In doing research for Neptune and Pisces, this great cycle that we have just been through from 2012 through the beginning of 2025, found some interesting connections to the theme of slavery, as Neptune was in Pisces through the 1850s, when slavery in the United States was becoming more and more of a contentious issue, leading up to the Civil War in 1861, which ended in 1864. As Neptune was entering Aries, the planet of war, the sign of war. But Neptune, in its own sign, Pisces, both are symbols that are archetypally connected to martyrdom, sacrifice, slavery, becoming a slave to some ideal, to a religion, to an ideology, to some sort of system. Both Pisces and Virgo are associated with service, these kinds of sacrifices. So, other things that came up in that period were the British control of India, as the British were extending their imperial domain around the world. Now, what comes to mind for me is asking the question, how does slavery become an issue in the past 12 years, since 2012? Well, I don't want to diminish the historical slavery in the United States by any means, but with astrology, we give ourselves a little bit wider interpretation. And ask yourself in what ways you may have become slavish. And in certain ways, I see this as becoming slaves to the media, social media, electronic media, the internet, to surveillance capitalism, perhaps, allowing all your data to be scooped up and used by these companies around the world. Or perhaps you became a political slave of some sort, going extreme to the right or extreme to the left. Check out the house it was in. Perhaps you were a slave to a relationship in the 7th house, or a slave to your own loneliness in the 1st house. Don't be a slave. Check out my new videos on Netflix.